coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's Leicester City against Leicester City. So without further ado, we take you to Leicester. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yep, thanks Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
Well, Leicester City back in the big time. How different a club is it now to the one you played in? Different ground, of course.
Of course, yeah. But they immediately started getting better crowds when they moved to the Walkers, as it was back then. But they have got the potential, I think, to compete with those mid-ranking Premier League teams if they're managed right.
This is the Leicester City lineup. This is the Leicester City lineup. Taylor, the referee today. Signal from the referee, and off we go. Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. It's one back. Throw in now.
Substitution in the field.
Substitution coming up.
Number 4.
Now James can have it back. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Substitution imminent now. That's good work by the... It's a chance! Got to be! It's a goal!
And the keeper doesn't have to bother diving for that one. Bottom left, what a shot.
Here's the goal again.
referee has stopped for
Three changes.
substitution.
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. And Morgan. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Well, I've seen you smile a lot when we've been working together, but never more so than when Leicester City got promoted, your old club.
Well, they'd been out, what, 10 years out of the big time, so I think...
The referee's given them a free kick in a real position of some danger to the opposition. We're very early in this game, aren't we? And the yellow card out straight away maybe could be difficult for the player. It is going to be, maybe for the ref as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a tightrope for the player, obviously, with so much to go in this match, but the kind of challenge, I think, had to be punished.
Him on, you can see he's still struggling, and he's had the shot. Nice try in the circumstances, but still a strange decision.
Yeah, it was, and you just wonder if they had made the substitution, if the end result would have been different. I think it would have been.
Simpson. One or two tackles early on. He's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. Maybe a bit fortunate. I think if he hadn't been booked, that would have... He's had a yellow card already, and he's fouled him again. It's the referee's decision now. Knowing, Alan, that he was on a yellow, why do that? He's got to go.
Well, it's a rush of blood to the head. He's seen the ball, he's gone for it, and he's just mistimed the tackle horribly.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
Defenders have got away with this. It's a rare miss from him.
Yeah, collector's item. You don't often see that. I think we all expected a goal there.
And that was the chance to hit the target. That's what will disappoint him. He didn't even work the goalkeeper.
No, he didn't, and his technique has let him down badly there.
Good forward play from them. Dangerous moment. Here's the chance. Goalkeeper has to go and get the ball for the goal kick. Let's have another look at it, Alan. Simpson. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. It's a chance for the wide man to make some progress here. Now, Matthew Upson. Danny Simpson. And the cross comes in now. Close range chance, got to be. Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. It will be their throw. Mark Albright. Upson. Keeps it going. What a chance here, got to be. Well, kept the shot out, it's still in play. Good clearance. Now it's Upson. And the offside is given. Upson. I think even the opposition are applauding that one, that back heel.
Nugent. Mark Albright. They feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle. Here's a chance to attack. In with a chance. He must have thought that he was going to get the glory at the end of a terrific run.
Yeah, I think after that, his teammates were looking on, just expecting him to put it away.
Nugent. Well done. Esteban Cambiasso. Now Matthew Upson. It's a quick break. He's in here. Here's the chance. Well, he got away, and it looked as though he was going to score. So close. Decent effort, Alan.
Well, he did everything right, or 9/10 right at least. Just that final finish, couldn't manage it.
His man with no problem at all. Well, it is a free kick, and they're excited by this. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Players sometimes, you wonder quite how they see situations. How he thought he could make the tackle there, it was very reckless, and off he goes.
Yeah, it's a rush of blood, to say the least. He can have no complaints with that decision.
Central for the referee, really. He's let the play go on. He knew what the offence was, he knew the offender, and he's booking it.
And it was a good decision, because that foul, well, it was a foul, and it wasn't the greatest. Challenges, definite yellow card.
Matthew Upson. Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Well, that would be a throw. Nugent. A decision given by Anthony Taylor, today's ref. Simple decision for the referee. Free kick, yellow card.
Yeah, everybody moves on. That's definite yellow.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
He saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal.
How many of these kind of challenges do you see in a match in a season, and rarely do you see a straight red for that?
Will be a throw. It's Robert Huth. Esteban Cambiasso. This could be a chance. Got to be. Well, the fans were off their seats, ready to cheer, but it just missed out.
Yeah, unlucky. Top marks for the way he got into that position, just couldn't finish.
Matthew Upson. And he's reached it well. This could be it. Really in the clear now. In on goal. In with a chance. Taking full advantage with a goal.
It's always nice to see a team make use of that advantage by playing football and making use of the extra man, and he couldn't have tucked that in the bottom left any more accurately and hit with real power.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Has made it 2-0. Mark Albright. Good tackle. Oh, he's through. And he goes on goal. Here's the chance. That's hit the bar and it's still in play. And it's a heading chance now. It's a goal from the header. In, they're really determined to get his head on it, and look at the net bulge.
Yeah, there was good power on the cross, and it was begging to be buried, and he really did it justice, didn't he? Oh, what a thump. Eyes on the ball all the way. And the connection was absolutely perfect.
Well, this team is taking a resounding lead. Cambiasso. Could be a yellow card here for that foul. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, that player's just got to be careful now. Fair portion of the match to go.
Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he's done. Dived in. It's a reckless one.
Well, I think we can understand why there's so much added time with the stoppages. 5 added minutes. Danny Simpson. Simpson. Esteban Cambiasso.
It's a penalty here. Great penalty.
Stroke it down the middle like that. It does take some nerve, but he did it beautifully.
And here is another angle on that goal. Well, they're dominating now. 4-0 on the scoreline. Esteban Cambiasso. Mark Albright. That will be a free kick. Well, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
That's half-time, and who would have expected this? Not a good first half for the purists, not by any means. An ugly match to this point.
Yeah, if it carries on like this, we'll be down to a five-a-side match, won't we?
Well, one-way traffic in that first half. It looks all done and dusted. I just can't see that big lead being lost. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
The score in this game as we start the second half speaks volumes about the strength of one team and the lack of strength of the other. Well, this is a chance from the free kick. Well, this team are going to lose a player here for a second yellow card.
Well, his teammates won't thank him for that now. That right up against it with 10 men.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
Quickly taken. They're not going to mind too much with the miss. Mark Albright. Good strong tackle. Matthew Upson. Easy decision, free kick. Rash, Alan, reckless.
Yeah, I think so. And it was a poor tackle. It was badly timed.
Matthew Upson. back to Schmeichel. Esteban Cambiasso. Well, that's very frustrating for this team because they've worked it well into a potential scoring opportunity, and he's got himself caught well offside.
Well, I think he's seen the whites of the post and got a bit overexcited there, going too early.
Upson. This is going to be a throw. That wasn't very well worked, the throw. They've lost possession. Brought some width into this attack. And the cross coming in. And he's got the... It's in! The header! Great goal!
And he saw the gap and he really did find it well with that header.
Let's have another peek at that goal. And the goals are tumbling out of this match, 4-1. And the opponents come in strongly. Throw in now. It's going to be a throw here. Now, Matthew Upson. Great opportunity. Here's a shot. It's gone in, off the goalkeeper. I don't know how much longer he can go on like this with his 100% record. What a day he's having. Everything he shoots at ends up in the back of the net.
Yeah, talk about the Midas touch. He's got to enjoy it while it lasts.
No doubt which is the stronger side now, as the scoreline shows. Mark Albright. Free kick given by the ref. It's yellow from the ref.
Oh, without question.
Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
What a chance here. He goes for goal. They are well beaten, this side, and that was reflected in that effort at goal. Assistant looking very confident about that one. He flagged, referee gave the offside.
Here's Upson. This could be a chance. Oh, it's a clear chance. Goes for goal. And they managed to score here.
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Coming up, another look at it, Alan. That will show us something. Well, the fans are enjoying this. 5-2. It's not a goal that's going to count too much, except in the personal locker of the player who scored it. But for the supporters, I suppose, they've seen their team notch again here.
Yeah, they have, but it was almost gifted to them because the dominant team had eased up and really were coasting home and gave the opposition a bit of space.
Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? So they're setting up for the corner. Well, that's... there's another angle coming up here, Alan. Well, he's been given the ball, really. He didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Player in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Matthew Upson. Goes the cross. Here's Hoop. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Shots on here. Well, that could have really sealed their advantage, you know, but just outside the goal. Cambiasso. Opportunity to cross it now. Makes a challenge here. He's pointed to the spot again.
Well, it's a big call, isn't it? But I think he's probably got this one right.
Well, the defender in that position of whether he conceded a goal or risking getting sent off, he took the latter decision, and the risk, I'm afraid, has led to reality of the red card.
Yeah, well, that's the life of a defender. I think he had to make the challenge, Martin. And once he had, and once he didn't get the ball, there was only going to be one conclusion to it.
That's a terrific penalty.
Just stroked it into the bottom right-hand corner. Coolness personified.
Let's see the replay now.
Just to recap the scoreline, just take a look at that. It's Robert Huth. Here's the shot. That was a good effort, but his team can console themselves that they are still ahead. could be in. He's gone for goal. And they're in to score to reduce the deficit.
And that is a joy to behold. It's just floated up into that top right-hand corner.
Alan, have another look at this goal. Both teams scoring plenty of goals, and it's a wonderful attacking match. A bit of complacency from the side that's got this game wrapped up. That's a wrap across the knuckles, a reminder you've still got to take it seriously even when you're winning well.
Well, yeah.
And hits it, off target. And on the clock, 8 more minutes. Leicester looking to get the ball up the other end of the field quickly.
I think this is going to be kitchen sink time, Martin, now. Plenty of long balls into the box, trying to get on those knockdowns.
Keeper's ball. It's where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Well, we've got a free kick here. Referee points for it. This could be a chance. Here's the shot. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. So they're setting up for the corner. That's a real tussle for the ball. Got to bend his run, I think, because that one was an easy decision for the assistant on the far side. Esteban Cambiasa. This could be it. Here's the shot. Well, that could have ended any lingering anxieties. Well, you have to say good anticipation there to read the direction of the throw-in. That's going to be a free kick given by the referee. He's had a good game. Referee has to reach for the red card. It was a goal-scoring opportunity, a clear one.
Yeah, he's had one or two awkward decisions in this match, Martin, but not that. That's clear as day.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but... just a fraction off.
Good tackle. Now, Matthew Upson. Referee calls a halt.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for visiting us and hope you'll be back soon.
As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
Well, it was a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
Well, there was really only one team in that game, and their fans will be travelling home delighted with their big victory. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.